fared well in state elections, expanding their power in that 2012 swing state. So how do these results affect President Obama's re-election chances? Joining us now from my alma mater, University of Virginia, Charlottesville, Virginia, the director of the Center for Politics at the university, Dr. Larry Sabato. Dr. Sabato, how are you?
Wahoo wah, Laura. Wahoo wah.
Back at you. Let's talk about Virginia first, since that's the great Commonwealth you're broadcasting from. In Virginia, it's complicated. Northern Virginia is kind of more liberal than the rest of the state. Nevertheless, Obama wins this by 6 points in 2008, and Democrats pretty much have to fight for every state seat there. Tell us about it.
Well, look, you have to put it in context, Laura. This is the third bad election year in a row. They had a great one when Obama won in 2008. Then in 2009, the Republicans swept statewide offices when Governor McDonnell won. 2010, the Republicans gained 3 U.S. House seats in a single election. And 2011, yesterday, this is really remarkable. The Republicans gained so many seats in the House of Delegates. They're at an all-time high. They didn't have 68 of 100 seats during Reconstruction. They have so many seats that I think they literally have a chance to be in power for decades. In Virginia, the tradition is that we don't have nonpartisan redistricting. The houses get to redistrict themselves every 10 years. So it's self-perpetuating. The Republicans are in great shape in the House of Delegates. In the state Senate, they have at least a 20-20 split. I say at least because the lieutenant governor who breaks the tie is Bill Bolling. He's a Republican, so he will break the tie, at least for floor votes, in favor of the Republican choice.
Let's talk about how this affects Barack Obama. He really does need to win Virginia, does he not? If he wants to win all those states he won last time and make sure he has a comfortable chance of being reelected, that state is critical. With Bob McDonnell in as a strong, kind of sober, consistent conservative, it seems like this is an uphill battle, perhaps, for Obama next year.
He's going to have a tough time. And remember, he did better in Virginia, far better than he did in Ohio, in North Carolina, in Florida, other states that Obama won in 2008. That's why they're putting so much emphasis and money and organization into Virginia, because if you're losing Virginia, how is it that you're carrying those other states where you did less well under ideal circumstances?
Wait a second, Dr. Sabato.
And don't forget, Laura.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the other factor, you never know who's going to be the nominee of the Republican Party, and you certainly don't know who will be picked for VP. But on everybody's short list is Bob McDonnell. Suppose he's put on the ticket. It's going to be very, very difficult for Obama to carry Virginia.
We had the bus tour went through Virginia. I guess the bus tour didn't add up to a lot. But let's move on to Ohio, where the Democrats scored a big win and the Republicans scored a big win. But let's talk about that union measure. $30 million of outside money poured into the state, outside groups, union groups. Not so much money for the opposing side, which was John Kasich's move to limit collective bargaining rights. What does this say about union power in 2012, very briefly?
Well, Ohio has been a big union state, and look, this was a big psychological boost, not just for unions, but for Democrats and President Obama. That's a state that he may have to carry, given what's happening in the South. If he doesn't get the 3 southern states he won in 2008, he's got to carry Ohio. Well, he got a big boost yesterday, no question about it, and Governor Kasich is wounded and will be in no position to lead the Republican charge in 2012.